Baba bia.
IGP husband. Danger.
Now no papa bi say. Eh, ade na ya na otwetwe mi sa.
O se me twetwe o.
Ai.
Atwetwe na de anti no boaye. Asemo anya no kura na.
Ah, odi obi ho few.
Odi obi ho few. Asemo am kan mu de na anya.
Atwetwe nye asemo anya no kuro.
Sa odi ho.
Sa odi obi ho few.
Asemo am kan okay. Onye kofi witi.
Ene odi.
Onto Ogye3 ntwe kofi witi.
Da bia.
The Ghana from pro danger man.
Yes.
Onye ba afọ ewu a. Anya IGP kunu no. Ah.
O se na wo kan nyina no. Em na lead to atwetwe no. Ah, eti we every from Moscow or Austria or some in China.
And also call it.
Ah, kabi chemna minti. Kabi na me de me fan sa. Ba fo enko.
Eta mjiri se busu afọ no ho ye. O se ba na me so o mase a. Ana
obia ho ye.
Enye yi.
Obia ho.
He said aka impe. Boy pe na o
flo. Ah, ngwa na ho.
He said the man in the house.
Na kram na call campus nti.
Eh, akwasra ni ya.
Go twa mu ho na. Odu we so explore minti bi da. O say explore ye. Na je say obeso on number.
Obeso on 90 ho no mo. We no ga to say ho no obekọ a.
Yeah. Enje ye kakra emwa dey o say date nye. Tino. O say na date nye enye favorable. 29th.
Mo na obi bebu say am say wo dotobri na say wo that no be sasa.
Ah, one theory.
I say let my I'm say kai.
Me sure say.
I say Friday go be say about you 5.
I go for 40 days. Me sure say sooner very soon. I read
because enka grokra.
Yes, is the police for have to so be kawe.
Asa do adan de asa enti no say na no director say we gina ye party a na say wa hiti dwum ho
by May June no de obeba normal say the over service kasa zanity
Naja o see I have a case against the GFA in court for my clients, so I can't look for coaches for you. Esankama tells Kate Tama o say case bi wo court ona wo diama ne client no against GFA enti ontimi enye sa adwuma no emfa ba yesa na ye conflict of interest.
So the question people are asking is was he consulted or not? Because at least
assemble
obi adwuma na be announce ya the minim ne say ya also one no edi ho nkomansa ya na we ne yam na a bit embarrassing say say a whole Ghana so obi nkoya de also menemo wa asem ntimi
menemo twema so ntimi nya say adwuma ne
I think it's quite embarrassing.
Either say or no or kanokre ana say bibibi asibia. No,
it's established as a case like that.
Or say jewa apia no wa here champon against the GFA there question to GFA na say
GFA is a corporate entity. Yeni question antachi there any
oh say leadership was some
yeni obi ade
say even question kwa some da so da honte
yeni ben na ba la GFA kwa GFA and of what I say and one say assembly ho na ne clients na or represent omo no omne GFA na etwe sa amanso no enti ontumi nkoye GFA aduma na aduma na mra na
tama omo edi appointment omo anwo na mane ana because omo bo na mane say escape lawyer
amane and fine but ebetimi escape GFA for no they have a lot of cases
major to lawyer they say escape no
yeah omo na mane I want to believe so some bona mane so they should tell
because anya sadia media me I want to believe say a public uproar no so senior man for so mu say yes lawyer senior ono nyankopon adaroma nim de ode ama no suahura wanya eni senior okasa Ghana for tie no mo fa no nkomfore fore mu no ene na yemu bi hu ni say lawyer atie ena oseme damase abo no waka osme anwe pamno twa no ni nyina ne mache no obisi nkwanchen sororo ena ja wape baby batama eye embarrassing whichever way enye kwa and the FA must FA no kwa from some kwa mu aye to the man question kan yen because omo no deep cracks emerges, huge fallout in the offing. some members of the 4 members say back on just say I4 on the I clear say wanya into 4 na bit maka some members of the 4-member search committee insist of hiring a local coach but the GFA wants a foreign coach tama adeni say na esibi kukuru ba no ya hwe ya no kra de be ba kra so ya asem foforo ya hwe ya de no kra de be ba no eno so ya asem foforo because clear anopa earlier on oni Solone Baba mu raise point bi tama na me no ya 100% say adena if you know I started receive applications before the search committee invest ayo moduma because search committee no and na ka bi kra na there's e say email address bi ya create kra no na ka ya directing all applications we no kwa feri ho na o ma so ne so na o yam yama search committee na say how would the search committee even know who has applied who didn't apply I didn't hear make clear and a big issue pa and na mbeka wasem because cracks na if you say na imagine no omo nya mfi omadwuma se kra but problems na start unity ni na no because it will serve somebody's personal parochial interest and also the nay ye beka wasem ye be magana for atibi ye de enim de ombe ya fa ho ititama eno so de ekukuru de ba no emu nsem so eno no tama tiwe players keeps apologizing to Ghanaians but the GFA keep mute and keeps disrespecting Ghanaians by keeping mute over the Black Stars abysmal performance in Cote d'Ivoire. Tama, I know that's where a player was me pacho. Would have said a player was Yanye, would have said a player was say, would have said a way say players no, none they did the Biaba, Kudusu the Biaba, Nyama the Biaba, Salis the Biaba. The players are talking. I'm at Munina, the Omudiaba. Bampeni for now, Omudi Kuanim team, Nanimu, Omudi team, Niquani. Omu timi nya ni de ni buo enfama Ghana fo nka se awe yes musumaye ne ekwa na anya ye ne pamocho tama amafo bebre hu ni say I disrespect in the highest order against Ghanaians enti eno so akonya be mu a ne abeka ho asem kakra pacho me di wusi ha no mo na Zach mo ka Ateta na asem ni wie ya
Ateta ho asem bi no Ateta ho asem bi Ateta nkanre
asem ni nan se ba for nse we are se de ebi dide ebi enim so ara se teams na o wi ase no ebi simbi of course enti nse na anu ya na Javier na so se ba se adwuma no season be na we ya ontimi nya bio enti e ba na sa na nkofo sha ase efefre Ateta se ba sa nkofo no bi ni sha ase efefre Ateta so the way was on be wa and Ateta said there be last time for so we Barcelona na mienim ni eso se bas Arsenal bebri ya ba no bra basa abobra se Arsenal bebri o se sa na o ka champion for no enti ohwe Barcelona o mo ben Champions League die esen Arsenal let's over so Champions League opposite Champions League ohwe as Barcelona o mo ben La Liga die since Arsenal beje Premier League
do kanya no kre
labiu
do kanya no kre eti ni ho
so eti ono so manager opposite league opposite Champions League enti ohwe brana Arsenal abona because obeko sraba form ontimi je league no ontimi Champions League ba anya bia Barcelona de na league Arsenal jaja ene asem ne kenye tete asem ya ka president also ka tete asem so eti enimanimu ya de basa ben Champions League je ene league je sen Arsenal enti waka cha mo se da bi this is the man we na empowerment mi anje trophy bia wa Arsenal obomo mo no word say obaba aba for basa enti ba for asem ni nyane we nya asem bia ya asem kase bia se ye twene so enti this is the man we na wontimi anje hwea sisa etie Arsenal ni Karabak of import final FA Cup weekends obi abo no motifie enti hwe trophy aka league na Champions League no so league no so yenim do mayi omoni league no enti hwe pa diare Arsenal to so o so mo da 4th third o but say teams be you mu ho de nim se wo mu de league no betimi age it realistically we are sure to go trophyless na AS biom e wa Arsenal enti Ateta no ya so amma basa no word no mo say mu nya betre meba enti musoto we de bafo kan ya na ese chechirim enya asem kese bia na esi
o sam se de o kan ya no kre I have not argued with you
o sam me nka so na me
de o kan ya no kre sanity
me chechirim a kire bafo say
na emum no ke sanity de ya na te ha gre go se ko o kodadada
no se te
ayi o parameters ne o niema ade mai de and maybe say o ya Ateta na say e am pass basa so pewa I mean you run to accept the offer but the point we are making is he has not done anything extraordinary as in Wenger cry left now we there no why no he's doing well but the way Pep Guardiola so Ogye3 also omusu anam club so Liverpool and we just now no there why and no we ever so we so dina mo kan film no wait na Ateta dina as right yeah mum ye in favor
no Champions League go
yanko we have given him 400 million now one man 400 million this is mum coach no one man 400 million to banyere me kra man 400 million na wetin dey Arsenal about Champions League we are here so the agent what is so special about Ateta about the Ateta betray him Arsenal
Arsenal try feature na Champions no mutu qualify
ya di sika
na mo de
money na dey call ye nyo a
so no money
sika na to Champions League amaye
no money mbo na ode mo Champions League enti ma munya ba
obi a won coach da ye ama coaching opportunity
I also cafe
yeah support pa o ko ngo kra
muzoto
league ye boss ye ko ani mo an ya share 5 atoazo nya nyo no
muzoto na afi ai na no andra say United supporters me refuse say Tazi o mama onana so tra bench biom now they on shake kakra looks like say taking Abrante no
akwai
taking Abrante no
na no mama am no boy one and nine onum short we boy ntimo dey be jage no
bi akwa no save
me hwan go for the stadium no ewurade we dey do ma si oso am ibi oyi no Astro Tef yo oso
akwa no ye save
asan dey like the terms Astro Tef
so too
chia we giba
akwa no ye save bi na the calmness
na mutie
so the calmness o de onko onana ntrance kakra afeni hu de nte onana no mpa so obefiri wono
okay
so onu ahu se tekini ni yade ente obede ba ku se kim pressure ba no so unse esa na now people have seen him to judge previously obi ehun no but obede bi obi ehun
take him for bi o na de ehun no re
de ehun no ya akwanim da papa
okay
akwanim da papa entities obi ehwe nim say coach no
and go for so many divisions say
to League 2 side
League 1 2 side non league side
no that be League 2
yes so the about me your 4th division
League 2 side say England Premier
League the 4th division for short and obi there 2
Premiership
the bebre majority of the game na 2-2 ye be pon ya na omo ekonya kopia akwa no ko zego
na be asa making ye asa me si ni e ka asa mo so mu ya so enti de si ya no misoto and the AFCON big game ever so I think say gradually ye kuyenim and we saw Egypt being eliminated. I was the round of 16 by DR Congo. A very good game by our standard. But when you have Egypt, you only say almost Ghana didn't be in their last 8 AFCON games, I'm winning a game at our AFCON. Even though the last edition no more final, but last edition no, from the round of 16th, I'm about draws the local PA final and the finals I'm about draw and penalties. Senegal Egypt of review same. And this AFCON, so there are 4 games drawn mabo. And Egypt are also winless in their last 8 AFCON games. Draw, almost defeating him. but draw. It's a very spirited DR Congo team were able to at least get the qualification to the quarterfinal against the Pharaohs of Egypt. Now there's a very big game, big game. Host Ivory Coast against Senegal. Now when you say Ivory Coast for no, there was some confidence. We say this a game they think say they can win Ivory Coast for no, because about question almost say in a competitive fixture Senegal and show da. In a competitive fixture Senegal and show da. They met in AFCON in 65, Ivory Coast show 1-0. They met in AFCON in 1986, Ivory Coast show 1-0. Omusha 2012 home and away Ivory Coast show 4-2 ewo Abidjan eko show 2-0 ewo Senegal. 2013 World Cup qualifier for 2014 Ivory Coast show 3-1 ewo Ivory Coast wo akobo 1-1 ewo Senegal. Eti in competitive fixture Senegal have never beaten Ivory Coast. So all of a sudden even though Senegal are overwhelming favorite, but to Ivory Coast for the fee say yes Equatorial Guinea eshomo egomuma say ofie they lost to Nigeria, but they think say open one moment and if there's one fixture that will make me that revival of AFCON hopes now against Senegal, because a country that they think say baby mission will be on mutimi omo. It's and we are in for a very good fixture. Meaning the fitness level of Sebastian Haller, because I say also no on main guy by on board because of Ipra. I think they also okay, our more recent games in not coaching prefer on also by with in my last game about move 15-10 minutes be. If Sebastian Haller is fit, not how our coach no team no build around Sebastian Haller me to it means we are in for a very good game pa. Okay,
that's it. So bad but say Newport Country are in League 2. Said the kind. So they are 4th division side. And they are currently 16th league. No more 16th. Ever go 5th. Omona keeper because that go more so ya there chain. Oh nana.
But Obia
league 5th division.
Me
Obia worry 4th division. Na striker ben o go ball short and to be save ya. On to it.
Me casa ya so la be so. Me say ofi. Me strike. I said the Varana anya.
And now see full squad.
Obiabo.
Omo free injury na.
So bad you.
Mr. Tu ya meti for nyina kwa ba. Na club exit no debate bebre ewo ho. Among for say celebration here too much. It looks like people are over celebrating a club the exit from Liverpool. No. Yeah. Say the way emphasis in the woman. No. There are people with that school of thought say more of overhyped bisa.
Say
we are betting come on say.
There's also a new boom.
We all have to move along. The rate at which that's a belief out there. I don't have that belief, but the rate at which amount for is a big discussion.
I say club
exactly. I say the achievement, no, anything massive be able to warrant that level of because and they posted this this graphics of coaches of Maba Premier League or Maje 1-1 trophy, and this debate here, of course, you realize that from the Abeboom here, the Leicester Claudio Ranieri issue as against Liverpool and what Klopp hire. I'm sure say you.
I rather want to keep quiet and listen.
Okay.
Because me who say we are be about Klopp and Liverpool. Just say nipa kro nimbe bia na Liverpool dina. Ansana Klopp.
You cannot brush omo conversation aside. Let's stay. Manchester City. Say Manchester City before Roberto Mancini. Obeje FA Cup at the City the Premier League. Mancini Free City no one Premier League title. That's one basis of use. The other one was Leicester City. Omo Claudio Ranieri din. I almost say also the Leicester Ebeje the Premier League. Mama Fancho,
me the chair
Harris is here. No, the chair Harris is here. It's a massive discussion out there. Now, again, Omobo, Arsene Wenger, someone in our Bible pass it through, but it looks like with that of Klopp, no, it looks like hype, no, yeah, more than what people are saying. Now, Mr. Toto, if you zoom into the discussion, so pick Claudio Ranieri team now. The kind of achievement or not a massive. Say a limited argument to the Premier League title, Mr. Toto. One word the other.
Never are limited to the Premier League.
Did I say meba?
Yeah, move the answer to question answer.
How do we start to ask?
Say limited to the better Obia
build the back.
Ah, okay. Fan 1-1.
Say a fan 1-1.
Okay.
Nipa break the argument in out of form, and I'll try and show you to Harry. Say any, just look at this. You don't need to show. Accounting here, the city chief. I almost say. The Premier League have posted around 1,000 posts about Jordan Klopp in 48 hours. Mancini, Pellegrini, Ancelotti, Conte, Claudio Ranieri have all won the same number of Premier League titles as Klopp. Into your mass 7 years, say Premier League have posted so many pictures and articles about Klopp in the last 48 hours. After so opinion the two just say ejuma no onye biem no, but at the same time no some more Valuna, Pellegrini, Mancini, Ancelotti, Conte, Ranieri all won the same number of titles in terms of Premier League, you know, like Klopp in less years than Klopp. That is on only argument, you know. And there's an accounter impression you almost 224k 225,000. Engage in this particular discussion. So to have what a premise now say.
Maintain premise bias.
Names to watch that. Almost say
I mean say. It said will be a research. No after a certain sample size. They decided that they will talk about the Premier League.
Can maybe breaking now saying
first of all, the basics say Yekofano as the number of times he's won the Premier League, you know. Meaning, say you as an analyst,
yes,
will not do that.
Yes,
even in the Premier League, Obiajene won, but for Premier League no kwa no. Ogye3 1 year no. What kind of competition or the Premier League? What has Liverpool done before we move to Europe, where it's also a big club? You win the Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean, who baby my debate on money
and a conversation and I make the kind of engagement I engage our conversation. I say now my premise was the Premier League, which as a matter of fact, Mr. Otu say a share Premier League now they have a point, but they say I'm a club in 3 different Champions League finals, 2018, 2022, and 2019 are Ogye. Into a call 3, we need 1. And so if you introduce that school of thought into the conversation, good. But our premise was the Premier League. So Premier League near didn't come. They believe that the Ranieri Premier League title no J with Leicester. Yeah, fan 1-1 now will be Argentina. Ranieri the end to them. Omuni se modu done. Klopp back no Jema Liverpool. Check the history of Leicester and check the history of Liverpool. Check the position and Leicester that about Klopp before and the position about Ranieri before and the position now Liverpool da. Leicester was on the verge of relegation the previous season under Nigel Pearson. Then at time our Klopp would take you over Liverpool no. Not a club and no more battle relegation. No more middle place team. And the number of years our club at the year the transformation of the Liverpool Belgian League, you know, it took him almost 4 years. It took Ranieri less than 2 years. Into a more argument in here, say, so pick Roberto Mancini. Time on also for Manchester City, I know over 50 years on Munji League. Da. But ultimately the City Belgian League. So check Leicester, also the other. Or check even Jose. Time at Chelsea Belgian League. Any at the time, no, but check Chelsea. The number of years are no more fine. Any time, Jose Diombeji. So the whole conversation, if it's about the Premier League, if it's about the Premier League, they have a point. Ranieri. But why are Liverpool fans no? Why are Liverpool fans now so much emotional about clubs exit?
What can we not get acquainted? I mean, just you. I don't know. Be a bad you as I say. Ebia you've worked here at Oyerepa. Na ebia also na Oyerepa for say obed kwa o ko ide ha adwene. Obi say e be fa say obed commentary. Near the other commentators. Near die the oye kan bia. How can human beings be that wicked? So say you go find in league no. Near judge the things he did apart from the league. Why don't you assess him as a coach? The reason why people are crying Liverpool for how he brought them back to the Champions League.
Yes.
Almost win the Champions League. And no one is the only coach when 100 points when you know one league.
I mean, back was 98.
Competition or
97. City, 98.
Apart from the era of Sir Ferguson and Wenger, are the two of them bring some excitement about Premier League.
Jose Mourinho. So at the add the
Oba beka ho mane be 3 ba make yeah. Oh.
But why
mama come make Tama. Premier League yi Klopp ne Pep competition no and this excitement ni bi asamba. And nobody can discount that. And say oh can anything about the Premier League. Empa. What one there, but beyond that, no, the kind of excitement on the Pep Diaba, no, you cannot discount it. Yeah. And it's a Premier League for us celebrating that. Don't be wrong.
You're not a man in Canada.
Excitement.
One of them.
Why the whole conversation is that? Now I come to where me na me DNA ban say. When you analyze Klopp as a whole, I'm starting. I'm saying, winner. Analyze Klopp. Oh, don't worry. So analyze Klopp as a whole. Say, because you Premier League then. So I'm starting with a moment argument. No, till I come about Premier League then. We are now about other things.
Okay.
And man exit near more of like a big hole for Liverpool. At the time, I would take you over. Liverpool was not a contender for the league. At the time I know take over, Liverpool was not even in the Champions League. So I had Klopp first season. Obomode in the Liverpool call Europa League final. Lose in less than 6 months, or the Liverpool call Carabao Cup final lose to Manuel Pellegrini and lose the Europa League final to Sevilla. But instantly, or turn doubters into believers. Now in the first full season, Obedi 4th, and the Liverpool bar the Champions League. So the first appearance in the Champions League, call final. I feel I mean, oh dear na o de ba no.
Oba year ben. Club year near year ben.
2016.
Club. 15-16.
Yeah. On that time about half a season.
Oba you coach back edit 3 times for England.
About 15-16 October.
And the first game against Spurs, and Obe boy, ball 0-0.
3 times.
Chelsea, Manchester, Tottenham.
3 times one person since Oba.
Chelsea, Manchester.
Police in the Nano was it mayor of Benjamin Morino D. Oh, take. Maza Oberhe Morino. You're in the tray, Obito, or
that is the whole conversation. The first appearance in the Champions League, and then they call final. No. Into Liverpool, I know my call off for Champions League. I'm returning under Brendan Rodgers season no more second. I'm meant to me and qualify every group nimpa no more. Yes, but time almost back after Brendan Rodgers no or the and we club first appearance in the Champions League no or the call up to find lose to Madrid. So that was the process. Our born home because Liverpool came back and won it under Klopp in 2018-2019. Then Ansan Osadio Mako Biomom Sako lose to Madrid. Into the conversation is that if you want to, if you want to assess clubber, good, exactly. But the conversation also have which almost limiting to the Premier League is that with one trophy, the level of celebration now Premier League nankasa and come from Kakra.
One person win 5 titles. And you call it 2 or 3.
Now, Mr. Chelsea forward, same your motor, I can say, opinion of any Jose. I went to me and Kipu, Obisa Kevin De Bruyne. It came back to bite them. And they've always waited for almost a revenge on Benya over Manchester City. So, almost Benya a star or a young free city. Fana, a big player because someone said De Bruyne play almost 10 with Chelsea but City mum and Enyana son faso and finally looks like Saudi and Bema Chelsea in the shape of Cole Palmer. Chelsea recently had a lot of signings under Todd Boehly but Bakwa clearly Utimu said was settled all born homodin ama ubia who said this is a player Chelsea massive investment Cole Palmer. So compare Enzo investment now compare Caicedo investment. Now compare Cole Palmer investment. Now the gap because any debate, Enzo and Caicedo are yet to settle in the Chelsea team, especially the level of investment over 100 million. Chelsea this shares are into the Chelsea fans are not more trained. So almost a young player from City, no more Fano, no more Yusu. And they are punishing other clubs. It looks like Cole Palmer is.
But Onyan started punishment,
Was started because of punishing City. He had a go against them, and the man game ending in a draw. So he denies City 3 points from a winning position to a draw position, which is an advantage.
But that's it. So bad. Jibo, good.
Good morning. Is it a Ateta also uncle? And for one uncle sin home. Asnafo, Momo Yasham Hobony. Adia Cramana, a few months. Nama 10 and found the idea in the Pacron way. Nama trouble now. We trouble in the Pacrona and a busy idea there at Tete, and you're fine. But well,
yes. But all you agree with me, say. No, he's done well. But on your more Liverpool ground, club ground or ground growth for 2 years. And Muja John Moreno is available. Well, I was watching.
Moreno, the Arsenal supporters who come here.
I was watching. I was watching his own watching.
Also, CD. Barcelona story in a hard Kaka. Na. Somewhere senior that Jena the financial struggle to the on-pace struggle, how Barcelona are struggling under Xavi. Say me don't say that be a catch or say me be a me feel say players like Xavi as omoja bobo no mabaye coaches as omo successful coaches. Xavi, Pirlo, Iniesta, to that generation, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos. So mu jabo na at a point we imagine some be enter into coaching na with the knowledge no mo any say no musi ball mo ball no any say no musi hu nwoma on the pitch no omo add some little and we players ya mabo mu din nyina virtually they have leadership qualities nti say what they can ball na ball no nim de na wo na wo jabo ball you should become a very good coach and omo journey no yenya former players o mabe coaches or must set a good path the amoma. Me feel say eso mutimi follow. You watch Zidane as a footballer. Aside the controversial World Cup at the 2006 World Cup against Italy, Zidane was a leader. So it was over 2006 World Cup now. On a carry France team no more World Cup no. And one of the best individual performances at the World Cup. And the closest to ABC Maradona, England, Argentina 86. Once you will nipa ni biam so today feel say even Belgium against Argentina in 1986, that Maradona performance was better than game Momboy against England. But because of England, the hand of God never mono. So nemeche no. You were other players who put up exceptional individual performance at the World Cup, like even 1994. Oshe Franco Baresi against Brazil. He was on a game in the call penalties. Then you watch 2006 Zidane against Brazil. There were players to aside of Munim Diomo as footballers on the pitch, you see them as leaders. Xavi struggle with Barcelona this season. Last season they won the Spanish La Liga under this same coach. But this season, look at how Barcelona struggle and we defeat Omunian over the weekend. It's not like Omuni materials. Madrid might have the most complete squad in the Spanish La Liga, but closer to them is Barcelona. It's a La Liga table na Kebo Madrid Naka Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. But they club are occupy even the top spot with one outstanding game at Real Madrid Boboye Girona, which possibly Madrid will move to the top because of one standing game. Girona second, Atletico Madrid, and they look at Barcelona. I am the match Xavi, how he's struggling this season. Finally, Ogye3 said at the end of the season he will leave. Xavi, a Catalonian. A very difficult say Barcelona as a football club will wake up one day say Asake Xavi. They see Xavi as the next Pep Guardiola. Coach Omunya now come back worship no. But when you watch Barcelona, the team now this season they say Xavi even struggles to know say time where some year changes. And Barcelona defensive setup, one of the worst Barcelona team defensive setup in this team under Xavi. Who coaches Barcelona after Xavi? And not Arteta the but this is football and it's a company. You can have the best players, you better have to the best players in the game. But some more administrative problem affected pitch performance. And for only players had within that period. Currently, there is no stability at Barcelona. Financially, they are struggling. Laporte try so Becky Kanyoma boom. But when you watch the team carefully, Mzoto, once almost struggle at the top, no, and no not see the above form. Until it's so sad for Xavi, Mzoto, and Kamenya and Kotoaso Barcelona Jumano. And I say, we monam Mzoto, say no Missy Bobo, no baby coaches I'm a football FA because of how they were playing. But this is how Barcelona and Xavi end, you know. The next coach of Barcelona, Mzoto. Se Barcelona jina ye pa no musika sem ya komo fa Arteta nye problem. Se Barcelona jina ye no musika sem ya komo fa Arteta nye problem. But today, when you are coaching Arsenal, when you are coaching Barcelona, the amount of job security is Arsenal, not Barcelona. So what I'm saying? Arsenal more job security than coaching club offense in Barcelona. It's at this stage. Why will Arteta so be free Arsenal then move to Barcelona? Or administrative problem? Because Okako solve problems in our pitch in the no. Also yet. I don't see Arteta even so about general one semi percent of Barcelona. He will not do it. Until Sana tie big clubs at a point omoko from no Mabasro and Barcelona and I say Edro Moso. Jogging club asem no to areho. Unse the biana mekase success by in so many forms so it depends on how you see it. Premier League ya boy say Manchester City for to anye Premier League na ene City for hu na se failure. Unim say si ebo season ni wie na Brighton within the top 6 ah. How the fans will celebrate equal to say the Manchester City AG Premier League. By sa 6th position now, no. So be the Manchester United could this 6th position. Manchester supporters won't say a failure. Inti zoto obia ne kwan your faso ehun success. The story between Liverpool and the jogging club. Liverpool for supporters enyomo mo ye no. Say ya na makaya asapon nyom no. O makai baby na omu free ene baby o ma ba beduru sa na brabo na tie o se de na ehye me no wasesa no amama kai se ne na metie on sanu enti Liverpool for supporters ne kai ba bia na omo ene ne ba bia omodu so to this is a coach who change everything Liverpool. The condition I know here Juma woman so too, which was very difficult. It's not like and Ebaba had the common practice across football in Europe. You to virtually all the top clubs. If you don't sell, you don't buy. If you don't sell, you don't buy. It depends on players. Why you so okay. It's for this season or the for say City and our last season. Last season, omo imagine some person moto Haaland no. Mzoto omo ton Zichenko. Omo ton Gabriel Jesus. No mo Reziska e de kofa Haaland. Vadio na so mo ton Riyad Mahrez. Ko Palmer mo. So to no mo di Reziska e de kofa Vadio. That was how Liverpool owners in any jogging club yeah. If you want to buy esa woton.
Yeah.
And one transfer Mzoto a changing Liverpool destiny under jogging club was the Felipe Coutinho transfer. And no necessary bibia position now with the so the second so the first back on one Liverpool supporters so to minim the about for some with this second to Pep Guardiola na mo jitum say mo position because this is a coach Guardiola a coach so to since we started say Oye coach so to since we started say Oye coach our league 8 the league position on below third position that
champion coach
on below third position. It's when you are competing against such a coach a chiro e kon da wanim a wo kon
anko de obi antimi is a jogging club ya
and Guardiola dominance no to me jitu yes enye club and Liverpool team we ya aka you be Premier League. You Premier League no. Maybe you be the points gap between first and second position. Maybe about 15-20. What I just imagine say. Just imagine say.
Yes, in spite of the problems at the administrative level, they did everything for Xavi. They bought players for Xavi. Xavi had enough quality to compete. Teams you almost share he had better quality than them. And like some feel that Xavi na mono.
Also, because this season he's struggling. But once I watch Barcelona story now, so me name there say you be finding yourself working in companies or make us situation ma. Ultimate true and also away.
Yeah, that's true.
So to the mention I say.
When there's confusion at the top.
Yes, whilst you need to say tactically Xavi a lot of things wrong this season. No, ultimate true the administrative struggle of the club also away.
Somehow we do, you will not see it outside.
Yes.
Okay.
The club no, to Liverpool supporters or my idea, so my idea club by here. To say you just imagine say anka Manchester United ne Tottenham mo. Any Chelsea mo na chase Pep Guardiola in the Premier League. Or they carry the points gap. Aka proper Farmers League. So to the mention I say. Until to compete with Pep no, it comes with a lot of things. And Pep Guardiola na Ogye3 say one coach wa overstretching no in his career at jogging club. Even within period now what dominated Premier League you know. So share the battles with jogging club in the Premier League. Right, and easy ma Pep. When it comes to battles with Liverpool jogging club in the Premier League. I think how Liverpool will move on after jogging club
Okay.
ABC Alonso, ABC Dizebi. Yeah, be monitor Liverpool situation on how I say the
I think Alonso should be fine.
Alonso looks like the next Bayern Munich coach.
Bayern Munich,
yeah.
But I'll try Liverpool so I never bad. But all the bomb best you know. Premier League no say Ten Hag by say obedu dey who say your league. Some of them league are sake special one 3 times. This is an unforgiving league. 3 times the special one was sacked. Unforgiving league. Fabio in check. I'm free. Captain,
I don't see that way. I don't see that way. Yeah, so these days now been a lot to
one league that has sacked one 3.5 4 times.
3.
Oh, Chelsea 2. Chelsea 2, Tottenham 1, Manchester 1, 4 times, 1 league. No, he's leading.
The most sacked coach.
Oh, Sakaton, he's leading. Sakaton.
Mr. Bakwe, good morning.
Police in the hotel, friend Abuaji.
The other side is that
as a master,
he sacked and he gets a lot of money. And what I say?
Yes, I can win a lot of money.
Yeah,
now Crawford a boy, money is going to go to baby.
So maybe back to your local system, your local league. 3 stories excite me a lot. One, Nana Yamposa being appointed as the president of a Moldovan club, Petro Cup. Petro Club. Okay, so I'm saying I say Ebum. Petro Club. It excites me. It excites me. A Ghanaian heading to that level. It's just people are watching you from afar. So I want to believe that is consortium
level okay.
Or if you move Ghanaian player Moldova or Black Stars, isn't it?
Or the young free be that day.
Oh, yeah, you know what never boy me for the. Et me fan say Ufri Ghana na say Moldova.
No, you afraid him you see
eja. Na say kwase fe no. Ufri Ghana say Moldova because to elevation to a certain extent. But I may can be say a lot of Ghanaian football fans MSC na ya amponsa enema wo di ba Ghana football mu. Me na me describe no directly to not something like directly to Herbert Mensah. Herbert Mensah about Ghana football mu. The kind of changes that he brought. The kind of thing that he brought. Na LED in football I be do some pempen so we na ye be hia obi a oba beto aso and that person I think was an amponsa. The odi back ma Sante Kotoko. Yes, Eripa bi a few bi antina se e wo nema bi mu but say otenasia now in a long run that was going to benefit Ghana football. So I'm happy that he's going to continue from there. Moldovan club. I'm happy he's going to continue from there. Now the Nima would know as a community say one day.
We've just seen what
details about that. What I know is a consortium being a team according to what we call it merger.
Obika said the club is for him. What say
the club
he's a majority shareholder, is the owner of the club. That's what I heard.
So and money have more for a Ghanaian to
Baba wait the club over there. What have you heard anything like that? But 1 year
no, he's the majority shareholder.
Okay.
Of the club. Or do this kind of toy and
only the consortium no.
And then in news the NB.
No, you ask other people that he works
in news they know about
it. Say ever come Hasa said they can't to go after them.
Only to go after the team. Hey. And they say now some good to us.
Say other people. What are other people now?
Not to go any other people.
Okay. Okay. So the consortium is the majority shareholder. No done. I want to believe that. So I'm going to be there. Ghana, I can't see money. I can hear. So that I am a majority shareholder in Moldovan club. It's a consortium.
So how you become the majority shareholder? The ADC name.
And I bet you
a consortium. Our head. And now I talk club, which are majority shareholder around almost 85%.
Now say if they say any Captain as
the owner of a club in Moldova. Good. And also another avenue a Ghanaian place between Yakwanya call. I know so on there so many Ghanaian players and Ghanaian players are doing well. The likelihood over your coin is another thing. And when you get there, you become rich, and I'm happy for that. So if a Ghanaian is a president of a club in Moldova,
yes, we are Ghanaian president. I know we've been going for.
no, but so to say a bus on turning couple players in Africa.
Me no crack. I mean for prayer.
Oh, I had it there.
Aha,
I had it there.
on make us and go for contract as on as more renew.
Did I?
About 4 months.
Nanda,
Me nyana mean tell me nyana make us
that's the way the first.
Burkina, any Ivory Coast, any Senegal, unya sem. Would there before be player? Ube tunu for some for honey.
Baby, I been quality be idea.
Na say u player no. Ahana contract na be so anom no mo twin. Twuma me twin, we si me nye we obeti e so ko petro. Hey yanka.
Bossman ruling. One player.
On ko
one club administrator.
Senegal. Cameroon.
Akwado bi ansa ni Kinfesa. Time na ofri Kinfesa about Kelvin FC. Then headed by Randy Abbey. At that time, doctor took down. So to a honor, overcare allergic bruiser, a bufu ya, because we have an contract as one extend there, and I'm for the bar, cause me for free, allergic cassa, I don't know the day, I am football man or the edge.
Say, I my hair can Odiako Tiago Bianse. You know, Nane Amponsa, any chrome hot tonight, any relationship with media and other things, some of them. Me make us say nyame aboa no atitim ko ne ba bia say me ne no
okay
kameko Burkina Guinea we have coin ko mo na ya de pa Guinea Mauritania na makofa ho player obi a mo me din da na ha obefo obi ko na contract ya etwema me ntwen yen ka se nyo no kwa na she kire o se na sumu nyo no me nipa asum dwe hia me o ziazia
okay that's the typical you
Mama example say me te say kotoko boy ko afcoin
lamte
say aka ne 5 months and na bibi example na me mo e china chi yes we renew the club no or na na ampon za club na wo
Moldova no
Petro club no modo de ade chi no pa discuss radio so duri pa ho ton kakra mo mpe
well so before the about media I'm just happy for that enkoso two mitoto na me hwe Ghana in a bid to search for a new coach Petro Kabia
to omo body Champions League the Champions in Europe and I don't
qualify on boy
you be the first call Champions League,
yeah.
Playoff.
Champions League, yeah, man, you will be you.
Sheriff last 2 or 3 seasons, I share Real Madrid 1-0.
Now no back when man you are more.
Sheriff transfer.
Hey, when would the team know the ball?
Last season, Petro last season, no boy in the almost Europe and him ever ball conference league.
Okay.
Top club over there.
No,
Bombo 8 club league.
Yes, Super League. Last season, Sheriff Fuji League, no more beat only 1 point.
Oh, okay. With Nana Mosa going on young as Major League. Out of these days. So we move to Ghana searching for a new coach. GFA are forming a committee.
Japan ban me agene. Was he shouldn't pick any player from Ghana kra.
Who say ko Abalora?
So no one say Ghana ni no okrum ho ba bi na akofa na fine. Say bi obefa hani.
Oh say hanana ye na yempa de pa. But a good opportunity for even Ghanaian players to enter the European market.
Yeah, true that.
Yes, because we are struggling to get Ghanaian players into the top leagues. Direct. So the mention no. Etikenya Ghana ni a akoto team e wa Ogye3.
Ono akrasa football agent.
Nye nyoma.
Is it onye agent be?
Nye nyoma. Lutu. Anka avenue kura na ebetimi dey develop Ghanaian players to the big leagues in Europe.
As they do. So we teacher biom. And so they're teaching everything
about anyway na yeah.
What's my example I can make na me. Ucho book man ko da talk kan ku try exam see. Still out of.
I dey na say you as pa
my day.
Siasia na e ka say.
Ade
me hu asem kro. Upon between ye, what yes,
Upon.
yes. I found Eric Ejapon ba. Captain Uncle.
Japan Bob come again now. All kind of own carry.
On carry.
Maka say say.
Onyanka say Casabia by
Waka say we no send
that's on carry there.
On carry so too.
On carry.
On carry. O me kan obese work no. Na yinya no.
On gas on carry.
So I was on the FA. I almost searching for a new coach. I form a committee. And then some commas one could be on your part of the committee. Musa Ubusa, very intelligent question. Sir, did they consult him? Me sure some consulting now. All my man also no asabe draw na yi their account. But what I'm saying is, what type of a coach and the Ghana area? No, after the AFCON, I perform abysmally. So too. And your first one, and your young father said the last 3 AFCONs, Ghana standard, I drop big time. Now, under Kurt, in administration, idea, and in the ESCO idea, I and yan, cry any other better now. You better do now. Yes, coaching the night those every you say a permanent because one coach, I free say Ghana football bar, so no. So coach, you have banner was sampa, maybe Chris Hutton over top, chatting over top into one uncle. But then, over to try match or Ghana need energy you're gonna.
Send you on the budget.
I didn't know the budget.
Yeah, the points or results. And yet the amount we need.
And I'm not track I just say analyze any money in a room.
Oh no, so who judge it? Yeah, can't jogging crop as some way. So I analyze it. Most why they won.
You know, by your friends say
the most why the league won, and I'm the judge, you know. Yeah, cast away, who are not to a Campbell. Say almost is there, who doesn't count. Almost doesn't count. And I'm the second. And yeah, judge Chris Hutton, but judging it based on. Point to almost. So, Sanke Baba, can be free. This is the timer. Anchor the system. I'm talking about Ghana as a whole, from the government to everybody. You bring your interest in appointing. I'm say upon bombs. Now see as you are praising. And Nana Amponsa, wonders are never end. Oh, but Akosaba has not been listening to me. Me and Amponsa only be criticizing. Only be criticizing. But me, the typical me is that you hear the right thing. I will praise you. Then I'll come and tell you. Me stand has never been said. Me, Nana Amponsa. My colleagues here will tell you. And me will be. And they know. Me Nana Amponsa. Me personally, I meet him. I speak to him. The Akosaba that isn't the number of Review. No, I don't know what can do. Because you get it wrong. Good. So Anka bebes. So Anka you buy you know who expect to say Anka a nation find the F you know yes people say some I apologize that and I raise me I
overhead because
we don't have time.
You don't have
time. What's one pay coach?
So we allowed them to go and do the same thing that they did when they sack Osiapia and almost form a committee. You want to call for Milo buy on Bagaje say where the new Soboro Milo and also be perform a bad and not your buy. So then I guide and that short time now we can still do something.
Okay.
So you say a short time. So we go into a meeting because yes, in Ghana for including the president of the land. Right? We call the FA, we call the ministry, we sit down, we say, where do we go? Are we looking for a coach? Or by the and that's a coach, or by developing in football. Now, more than as a country.
Thank you.
These are some of the things they say. So, by saying, anytime, because at the end of the day, the FA, the interest, meanwhile, almost a more point, you know, because almost a big disappointment to you.
But that's it. Before, what to also?
Tell me that's it. And,
what's up, baby, captain? Why 3 cases, but oh, yeah, Nana Amponsan. And I think there was a second one.
Nanka me be lamti, you know.
Lamti, yeah, you know.
That's it. I do manage you, no. When all your heard me, no. I never feel near some. We saw an unknown Libyan club.
Unnamed and unknown.
Yes, unknown to me. But unnamed. But minimum club, so because unknown.
But before a show be unnamed.
Mefano.
Unknown, the next Oko Libya, Oklahoma.
Mefano because what they own our trouble. And an unnamed Libyan club. SOB $200,000 for the Kotoko
And
player.
bia kotoko abobo bia aka chop so mo ton man de.
Kotoko more but looking at player no contract time end. Player no contract I learned it's about 5 months to end.
End of the season.
5 months not end it. So you look at the offer almost person of the player no $7,000 a month. On the number
doesn't mean the player has spoken with them.
I want to
and now it's just an offer they have.
I want to believe so.
Oma present offer.
I
want to player no a lamb to ya there. When the player be an kind of 5 months no. Kono abe na de so oye negotiation.
I said what's my ruling?
But director or agent need to Kotoko. So many Kotoko go kan.
Let's say player no energy contract no. Let's say player no energy contract no.
Ebe chese say samuko na Kotoko mami kwan ameko.
So I say Kotoko act smart here. Because that bossman ruling so I could say me man inquire unless umano better offer beer a better chain way. Our player no man no be forced to extend the contract no.
It's not always like that.
But Mr. You don't throw that one out too.
Okay, yeah. That's
so I think it's with Ghana high way and nay or a couple of nations because you local player of all some a kafa no. He's putting in pen for a man cock far you know it's what they're to go. I chestness animal. Now one you want to travel outside because your system naturally say the moment you move out. Because to a becker want to say there be the example. Our Mohammed Wakotoko. Our Mohammed Wakotoko was playing every week, top performance. Yeah, you know, Marisburg in South Africa.
I say South Africa.
Marisburg in South Africa. Marisburg in Kotoko. O compare and Fakotoko something bibia. But Marisburg the next 2 months he was in the Black Stars.
Libya
Ghana against Togo on attack Adiba over there.
If you say see so ball brabisi ne. Your favorite players Black Star Feli ubi obo.
So if for nothing club Jessica. Into there Kotoko act smart here. They shouldn't be so difficult. But I think they call the player to a meeting.
Should renew his contract.
Now only player not transfer.
Good money.
They should
if they can better the situation now.
100,000 kwande Kotoko humbida.
But players go so belong to 100,000 euro.
And your topmost player who is about the best now.
That I agree with you. That's what I make
$100,000.
That I agree with. That's what I make us say yes, I'm acting smart here. No more what to do. You see the point. Now can see me.
Yes. Bavo. To asuma no we na ka say oba Richmond Lamted and we nti bavo to aso na enko kakra.
Hey, Tama, how I wish Kotoko bet me say the can sanity how I wish Kotoko bet me keep Lamte.
Yeah, they should.
But CCA it will go down to Lamte na Ankasa. And yet the 100,000 issue, but the 7,000 no. And when I
have come on best car now. I've come for one variant. Might as well do 20 times $20,000.
Yeah. The Momo cash for Ghana and
on say we
why?
they said 20,000. Send here.
There is come on ad boga ko cha so wa
so man obi anyi bi wo mu de.
Oh, now dey ze obi ade.
You know. Eti enu de just by the way.
Oh, my dear. Guys obi aja bi obeko.
Tama.
Unya ti for better.
Information na eba no. I hope say quickly no obi beti ma hwe no aboa no resolve it. Search committee no. Even almost starting year ejuma fully no. E no man na boa no de ba no. Ebe mo ejuma na yedin.
Amenya report bio. Never mind.
Ai Fabra.
Mate say ko be free sports minister wa ko free president o. So mo hold over the search committee.
Aka mani beji.
Na ko keke na acheze.
Sure say by the close of an
Okay.
Because search committee
no mama ye adwuma transfer aje setting allowance abokanza. O man ko.
Tama search committee omunya adwuma. But the FA are receiving CVs.
And they are working.
Hey, but for the answer now.
One
roadmap no.
Omo round up 2nd February. 2nd February weekend.
Oh, Tama.
Till 2nd.
Omo ye adwuma ben.
I think Friday. Na adwuma no so omo boxing. And
omo receive CVs on their behalf.
Oh no, say CV no. Ebeba into the email of the GFA. So you will not send applications direct and not secretary to whoever will receive and bring it before them. Tinya say de call personal emails mo.
There be no personal email say.
But it goes to the GFA first.
But so we share omo roadmap no mo de ma no. Adwuma no nyina gina wo mo so. Enti adenti na efe dan create a separate email. Amana ma no mo an receive o ma de.
Official correspondence. Open adwuma na you write to adwuma no the GFA. So applications applications should go to the GFA.
Tama say adwuma no sublette
better na marketing
Tama your recruitment agency sana me boa. Say adwuma no sublette recruitment
So but I'm saying that you send it to the GFA. Na dey go who pay adwuma you send it to the GFA.
Fine. But me point ni say Tama the way omo kwa about it no me for what I hear and I've spoken to a couple of the what me say omo a path no a bit different from path na efe no e person omo kono it appears to me say efe no our idea of the sort of coach omo pay
of course they should have
so
they should have
say over the search committee in so they also seems to want to toe a certain line and now make us say a bit creative problem
obia for adwuma say korea dey as we toe line o ma tro baby afafa
every okay one makado the F ni pe bia
makado committee ni chairman ni every vice president
so until so constitution of the committee no itself crown no among for raise a lot of issues
Muhammad was to be pokunti
was so
Professor Mintonye Oyerepa na wa se mi na okay pokunti na ho abi mu na kan
Professor Minta pokunti Makado
director of sports
and
masa
the ministry the ministry force omo no dey buy so enti
Kate Caesar omo chief director ya de kro omo nya ya de kro the omo kan ho pokunti temzo
and as say lawyer you so for what we are hearing no on so actually home
so Kate Caesar
and as say lawyer so actually home enti eno no ye ade a sisi tama enti
maybe as a minister be call the obeka chairman committee ni bi ko no the minister na adwuma mo say omo fiase omo ye omo adwuma and that is last week no
na ba kwa film and aka for
coach ko master take contact bi
o say yati Jordan Kola bi
Jordan Kola
on do German
Jordan Kola
defender
Kola
no go
nya Hans Kola defender ni Hans Kola Jordan Kola
defender and team the Germany go coach we no ya dey German o team be o
on the yati say committee no members no kra na kasa
and Hugo Bruce
or the Gambia ifo by
South African coach yeah but it look like baby I dey South Africa for na do go South Africa for na okay
anti nunya dey a
gise bi ono na do
say na say ket ball na baso nti e bia no na say bia on be eya Tama the information ajibodi aba na ye say bia say minister no step in ba minister so step in ya pa na chawo Ghana for ebufo no mo no wadwe say na otwetwe mu nteda so eko ana eko ebufo ru da so ho enti say step in ya enye say step in so mu ja search work no omo ka bibi papa enkire Ghana for we understand say committee no e demand for report report
committee yan
anya na mo so master tie you also be say committee
na search committee do dey coach ya pam ko general report
omo say be guide wo mo
bafo
omo say be guide wo
o dey adwuma be
usom dey adwuma be
e dey na dey
omo say be guide wo mo o ko interview asem be say coaches now omo say to so be they will appear before them so they will ask them questions and that will guide them they will need a certain document to work with ni nyina no enkoye enti ebeye say minister no ene efe no tama ombeka bibia che Ghana for ajuju Ghana for first and foremost sa Mmere na tama wo sie ni ho no no Mmere no eni ho se ye de kwaye den friendly match and omo ko ye ka de sen China akobo friendly match no se wo sre Argentina for so paucho untimi no mo na bibia nsia na ombe ko ka che fofo
eni gwan se kobo
omo nka che omo se ye paucho
position that
asema si ye krom
and eni gwan se eni Messi kobo
asema si ye krom enti e pomo chow
okay
Kenya ke no mo but omo do mo ntwen kakra na si fi answer so Kenya se mo bia
na ba me da se Zach baby
so just update on Lamte you know
An update.
Lamte I can 4 months at Kotoko
4 months.
yeah 4 months so the agent now the Soa Echo Nasa no he's the same agent working on the Lamte one and the same agent working on Salifu Di Maria so case no the same agent now what I'm told in the same so too team no after contacting Lamte's reps no as Jibukana or director to Kotoko so when they contacted Kotoko and the team no na $500,000 omu contacted Kotoko and Kotoko ebo $150,000 for Lamte anti Kotoko after that officials of that in contacted Asante Kotoko no Kotoko mentioned $150,000 as the money they are taking
aka 4 months
yes from you know
Lamte has told them he's not renewing
Of course.
yes,
before they do that
yes and so omo $150,000 say ometua omo for Lamte nko na their meeting say club no looks like omo ready to pay
that amount
and you know I kind of 4 months as a much it's either Kotoko soften their stance
African football $100,000 so na be
$150,000 4 months 4 months they say so
Anthony Zika 3 days
now and
Anthony Zika 3
but
days
so yeah be fear me nka fear sam and the esin say club no twitwe ne ho o hwe omo Di Maria mpa similar issue happen now Di Maria mpo the has for no so he's not for sale player
I can't dey saying
I can do one I can just
yeah
February 19th
not for sale
but Di Maria there no contract na omo ne has sign no muji to mu say like a base season and even though like end on the 19th or so but he's allowed to play till the end of the season because season based yes and omo sign here and so for Di Maria yes date in the February but because of
about till the end of
the season but has a phone there amba bo bi anfa nchenko for me say he's not for sale enti sana nso kwa enti almost what I'm hearing is say club no are ready to allow the contract to end for the boy to come free
Which are the boys?
okay
because omunyere said
and they are no nyina ko 4
months to pay 150 any day they are not ready until unless Kotoko soften their stance
$1,000 a month as them de munia so
this is the current update on Lamte and so can be project be but I'm the time name they jai for ya don't be you kuma say no Usa na yeah boy na 20 coach na boy no aboche no UK boy no ofe on Desmond so Silas there we no 27 man squad about 17 of them either vision dreams Bernard still believe then Semfi vice president of the team no Sempefi say 20 now offend enche bia no 17 of them lean to that club see am mabodin no na oni mu we are not serious enche bia na kadam tito e de you o ja nko bo you system you say bia e ko show bia age kadam tito squad or ko April May anam ko bo sa bon o say bia they were starless it means you use 17 players anam ko bo sa bon no so to South squad has only one player and the carrying 20 team. That is bibi Bismarck or dabi or bechem na tebobi on kwani player team na last season yes dabi bechem and then you and the sana bechem inside there Bismarck on Kobe on ha eti only one player just April who the team or me under 17 I go Serbia I go ball tournament and won just a month about 5 months or 6 months oh go you 20 sa squad bi na record this trophy no not a single player ba ko peno eti a clear case of now squad na Morocco Serbia no teams mtoto hu di na obesere teams unti bi da apart from sa ibechem boy no unti bi da teams ya from new one na the player kwa show na race na de ko e form team na edina kwa show na de ko e form new team na de kwa show na de ko eti say set football ko ma say ya mtoto enu ti na ye bia say aban chese one fa interest am ba from sambe Roma de mu
assembly so bad Zach, you better so. Nice conversation.
Mr. Otu, me monitor discussions after the AFCON na I'm lose hope our future no. Say Ghana no the way ye nyoma na it say abo awu atọ them. Wow, rad them out say abo na ekura. Na we decided say we spray mum and I will spray them. Instead of you to search for abuano. No aprane free demo na se demo kra na so horo nyoma na se osesa nyina ekugu abonten na hu aboa na nkasa bebi oda na wo prai free ho na wo wash nyoma na sande begu o sane mu bete no emu ye di spray bonso wa spray demo spray ni nya free abon se scent no
asa spray bi
na esen ba eno ne method agana yeah when you look at our issues as a proper diagnosis of the issue as some nkasa ne how ne down ye diagnose it amanfo because so agidi say blasters ne how you can only solve it by looking at the blasters forgetting that blasters in the apex of the football nti ase no nyina na keka bomu a na de basoro ho ba bi ma dwen so say ye he blasters ne nko a ye wie football ni nyina nya wo soro ho nye. So league now I say when the last time on Promise I was giving an example of England measures or take years and now youth team pushing na mass spaces for Mwankasa players England based players in your league no mabo and now look at the senior national team options bubruja. So when I look at you free AFCON by any senior and your man because at the end of the day we are using the spray method. Ye be spray keke ni akofa coach for fraba no about 1-2 matches na afa but not the root cause of the problem ne da so ho nti acha 2-3 months both are sa page ni mutibiem both are starting hunting now on this particular year Mr. Nkoma ni decision no or use technicalities as a lawyer there is using technicalities because there is no justification or reason or the barbonte no. Yeah.
No justification.
No, Mr. Otu Kase.
What is the reason?
Because a conflict of interest.
And what's the reason?
Conflict of interest. They were hot from day one.
For our hand.
Say appointment in the buy. There are two sides. Either say now when you're aware, and you do dimbe tuja. Which I would doubt say when you're aware and you didn't ding a car who power bunting. Okay, good. Into assembly, say. And sana Mr. Otu somebody like you all of a sudden you be do to committee kese bi so say no you ask questions you want to know why then particular no here also so I know they'll ask of your consent before they'll put you there enti se wo hu ne say backlash e ba and be technicalities be say conflict of interest and are they up to me
but that's a fact.
Conflict of interest because it was already there. Case now when F in one or other. Ansana this particular appointment, Eba.
No, but you see, so but I struggle to get it. When was the appointment made?
Just last week, yeah.
So are you aware he accepted it before them?
No, Mr. Otu, that's what I'm saying. The first side of the coin here say you have to accept it before say about thing.
So that's an assumption.
Good. So
he did not.
Mr. No, Mr. Otu.
No, it's
from what I also know, he accepted it.
So if that is what you know,
yes. he
That's
accepted
all
it.
you know. Because yes, the conflict of interest exists.
Until I may say,
So I cannot be.
Because he's using technicalities. Maybe backlash nearby, you know, how the public responded to it. Ebi an photophobia ben asem omo ka kire no e no no page na so obi e de atwe no ho afirim. But if it's the issue say FA na engage na they engage him.
Okay, that's what you know.
No, the omu hia no on board to help this particular program.
Thank you. Yeah, better also. Yo.
Zoto. Enim go send them say nyanwe uti ohwe isankoma de no ko eche se committee no muntimi nya adwuma. Eno nko elu che so muntimi nya adwuma. Ayi enu na me bisa me ho question bi. Be ma boda kan okru. Ghana Bar Association.
Yeah.
Okay. So mo person mu yi
Safoku.
am person mu yi secretary for Ghana Bar Association no muti committee a. Omba be fa ketokre ku so nko ye member no nko select obi obeyom secretary.
David. I didn't know about that.
Ah.
I
didn't know the year per coach. Now you wo ESCO, GF Executive Council. You what technical person on the ESCO. Ni assign on ya ko follow ya is and come so metina committee.
How na technical person?
Coach Kwesi Apia.
Osasi me say Abako say.
Abako say
he's a coach of the Sudanese.
And so
20 minutes go pe coach Magana.
I don't think go pe coach Magana. Ultimate international interview coach.
Every ground on ground Juma we.
But he's serving on the ESCO.
On say I know crowds that people have issues with it. But me then say Sudan coach do be that go pe coach Magana.
I don't know want me. Na na ESCO no so ye dai. Enti say duru one ye go fa coach ba. Na ESCO no so form adwen kire ba coach Kwesi Apia nche na adwen bi.
Ebe bua Kwesi Apia na.
No, me say maybe some questions
relative to the discussion with his employers.
Maybe some questions say.
Say na dey una go pe coach Magana to me.
Utie roadmap ni nyina. Omo say search committee ni wi a. Omo do mo report be the executive council. Kwesi Apia a member of the executive council. It won't mean kire na adwen na because coach Sudan national team.
A bit grey for me.
No, maybe some questions. Maybe some questions.
A bit grey.
Maybe some questions.
Hona bibi kakra. Sudan coach, whether pe coach Amanda.
Oh, me tia say so Sudan coach, but maybe say see we no the choir school.
Say behind the scene, the other committee they do for me for public. Baby a ejina tuko bi
on public you.
No, I announce omudin.
But enya public say o monse mom ni coaches be kan on hayenim.
Oh, but you see be committee near say strike and a header. We have told obi oni ntiase bia no frebusa o ka ho. Ti won say e just say the wa amaman say.
Na maybe just say what dey fan say because we Sudan coach. But they say ko escoa. Na ye ko dwendwen ho a Kwesi Apia be ka.
Obi provide advice.
Sir.
Me can provide.
Abon say serious. Abon say serious.
Nipa bi on be engage o.
No, you need a legal.
That's why.
You ko rehwe coach, your contract you ko sign. Me pa cho obe jaja.
No, sir, almost submit here. The availability of a coach in terms of.
And ye wie na ye choose coach no. Na coach na ye ne contract. Na lawyer bam. Now ye tie ye sports yi. Ye tie ye sports yi. Yasem ne be here legal ye be go for legal advice. What I'm trying to say is say even the formation of the committee and people on the committee is wrong. It doesn't even speak well of my football.
You are former Black Stars player.
Position na Edema is
position
na Edema is he is the vice chairman of the committee. Omo abubo mu di members of the committee. It in case a chairman kwa anywhere he can chair the committee.
Na so no so onye.
No, when I make say even the formation of the committee is totally wrong. Basa. Eti wo de ebeba ho ne aba behwe ho asem ne pa yi. Richmond Lamta asem no zotu. Te say kotoko omutua omoyi fine. Players so mutu echi omuka fine. They say Lamte the moment on your opportunity kwa AFCON no. So to an modern boss so say ya there. Possible say 2025 Morocco no bekobi. Because they say what the support of the supporters Sante Kotoko. Meboa. Bizoto enei ayije $4,000 Kotoko coach. Ogum. Mukwala esoje $4,000. It is a Libyan club of Banom the 7,000. Kotoko should be able to give Lamte around $4,000 or $5,000. menye sure say yewo player bi and an individual bu okotoko ne ya the popularity do lamte
One 4 or 5 on ko baby.
so tell me chance the popularity do lamte aside no say ofu say $100,000 ni so because say aka player contract 4 to 5 months na club him $100,000 so to say otumrika koje ese udimrika speed na de kwajiska no se wontimi ofa lamte $4,000 $5,000 ese kotoko dimrika kufe libya fo no mo fa sika na mra because me hu bi pen on sa da na me mo se for example ha lamte ebeti aka so obo ne 4 months na wie so to obewie no obesa age $100,000 na nkoko for ne dey ba no na ba be kan sika ho eti enwoma mienu kotoko beti renew extend lamte contract because baby a all kono so more extending the contract when your national team call up at a point they can sell him for $500,000 no mun try the kay if not mun call you $100,000
Yo, me da say share 4 p.m. exactly 102.7 Promise FM Samre the Highway Sports ebe bro meanwhile kase bomre aso e da say ebe say shebi
Oyerepa FM unye yade kase ba we amuni we asinyi ne bremo mutio wano o konsebio munya sona muntie